7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
One here. Okay, it's not showing up on my thing, but I'm hoping that it. What's going on here? There or okay. This should be the right one now. There we go. Is it working? It's a little bit darker, but we'll get that fixed right here. Oops. Ah! Okay, so there we go. I don't know if you guys heard what I was saying on the other stream, but I was just kind of wanting to kind of use you guys as a sounding board for this. And like I was saying, that this place that I'm doing readings for, I don't know. It's not so much. It's a great place. Don't get me wrong. But when you're, it's almost like man. It's kind of, because I do these readings, and like I do here, I just do my readings and intuitively a lot of time with the readings because I usually do them fairly quickly because I do have so and then my go-to lady that I kind of is a sounding board while I'm there was telling me that I need to speak slower, that I need to be more flirtatious, kind of is me and my integrity and my authenticity, because then I'm becoming something that is not me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something that I need to do in my readings. But I guess, being 3 or 4 minutes shy of the necessary amount of minutes per call, to use you guys as a sounding board to let me know, if you were in my shoes, what would shooting it, I don't know. I always can rely on you guys. Or my group set up for YouTube to be able to do readings there as well, so that people can submit photos of people that they want channeled. I haven't done it in about 8 months where I've done even clearings or anything, so I really want to get back. Instead of just being like one specific or style of person, if but I'm limiting my other aspects as well, so that people get the whole dynamic of who this mystic oracle is, which is me, right? So I want you guys to have the full-on experience of the whole paranormal, the spiritual awakening, the the whole ball of wax. That kind of took me through one hell of a situations, expressions, experiences, but I always had one solid person that could always. So I was doing clearings with her, actually doing it to places, and I was picking up energy all the way over here. I could pick up the energy from that live stream, and was doing things with her, and I confirmed them. She said yes, they're definitely there. So that's what I really want to move more towards as well, and bring all those aspects into everything that I do here on YouTube. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to, okay, so maybe the Wi-Fi is too fast, or is getting kind of bored. Let me know what you think, or if you have any suggestions. Because it's not like I don't feel that I need to be there, but it's kind of more of an opportunity kind of thing. So that's what I kind of want some insight on, guys. If you can help me out, that would be great. Kind of conforming to the way that they want me to be, because it just totally makes me feel that I'm being false and fake, and I don't do fake. Fake does not have a registration in my head at all. Okay. Authentic, no bullshit, don't have to lie about anything, don't have to, exaggerate on anything, or to say stuff or make up stories. This is authentic, real, live, a bullshit story. I meant when that whole story started to unravel. Not to pass judgment, but I can basically, when somebody's kind of blah, 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 I can read right through it and can see right through it. Whereas other people would be, just drawn in. But that's the one thing that's kind of been weighing in my mind. I'm going to stick it out for a few more weeks, see if it changes, or, if something else comes up. But just basically just trying to get, kind of the hang of things there. But wanting me to talk more like a sex phone operator, sounding like, I'm trying to have, a sexual relationship with someone on the phone, just doesn't, it's not me. It's not my personality. It's not, it's not going to improve my gift by any means. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, well, I can't, I just won't do it. Right. And they can tell me, if your guidelines of phone sex operator, well, then that's fine with me. Right. I'm not going to kind of lose my integrity or my dignity or, my authenticity for being a fake person. Don't take on the form of a fake in the first place. So yeah, so, I don't know. Right, so yeah, my channel hasn't really been growing because I haven't really been here. So, it's kind of taken a hiatus with me, so. So who do we have in chat here? We have Red Spirit 17. Hi, welcome to the channel. Elizabeth of a hiatus, and much needed. So Nancy Torres, you're new here as well, Nancy. Welcome. What else, guys? Have you guys really been lost without me? Or you guys, you need to have your readings done, right? After the live stream, so we can talk and get yours done. Everything is now finally, not so chaotic. It's kind of flowing evenly into other items and other things that need to be done. And so I am taking a relaxed day. I'm not doing too much. So like I said, I want to get my Facebook channel up and going for the spirit communication, the channelings, photo readings. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. By all means, you can email it to me at shamanemme333@gmail.com and send it there. And I can, pick and choose a couple of people that resonate, where I'm getting the vibrations from that loved one, and do an actual live photo reading when I do a live stream. So those are the other things that I can do. I'm not just limited to tarot card reading. I have numerous other gifts. Spirit communication, as you all know, has been one of the things that I have slowly introduced on this channel with my spirit box, and kind of work with me. So we will get yours done as soon as the live streams. I'm not going to be on long, so I don't want you to have to wait too late, because I know that you're like 3 hours ahead of me as well. So doable. Getting back into the group, over the last. So we're going to do your reading right after Elizabeth. After we do this, if you want to book a private reading with me, by all means, you can email me, or let me know in a live stream, and I can kind of maybe pencil you in for a time, which is fine. So a lot of options are available, and more things are going to be coming more available, like photo readings. If you guys, like I said, want to email me a photo of a loved one, right? So just some options for you guys. There's a lot more excitement coming up. Trying to kind of figure out for myself what direction I want to go in with all this, and it's just kind of been flowing all perfectly into a new beginning. So, well, it's not a new thing, but it's a new, kind of, we're going to veer off to the right for a while, with the tarot card readings and whatever else happens to pop up. So have your back on this one. Oh, what am I letting in? I just swallowed a moth. That was gross. Ew. Oh my lord. Okay, I gotta rinse that one. That just was nasty. And don't forget, he gave me something, which is, I said, well, what do you want to sell me? And then he took a picture of these little guys. So these are the guys that overlook your guys' tarot cards now. These are the protectors of the tarot. They'll be the ones that, kind of sit on the from bad energy. They're actually Chinese dragons, and they're also on like lucky coins. Being firm in the position that you hold, strength. Just a mystical creature altogether, the dragon, right? So yeah, so I thought this would be a nice addition to our, we can always use more abundance, being on top of our game, being on top of. So I was really excited to add these new little fellas to our, experience. Heavy as hell. They could be like bookends almost. They're so heavy. Like you got mad enough, you could probably like really hurt someone with them. Usually the big would do some damage. They would do some serious damage. They'd probably break my fingers, but the damage that they'd probably do to someone else, I wouldn't want to be there. See, because they're 4 pounds, 5 pounds each. So yeah, so those are our mystical drake. So there. What else? So that's what's coming up. I am going to be leaving the link in the comment section of this video, so you'll know how to get a hold of me on Facebook. If possible, I can do readings through either Messenger or Hangouts, or we can do it live over the phone. But Hangout seems to be the best one so far. So trying to get all that stuff organized and put together, because I don't know if I really want to stay with these guys that I'm working for now, because it's just limiting me just to tarot card reading. They don't have like a kind of set option for that. They're more psychic and phone sex. Phone sex operators would do good at that. Just rambling, which, obviously they would, right? So yeah. I think abundance for us all. So it'll bring positive energy and inner stuff in. So I gave them a good little bathtub bath wash or polishing last night. They were like really kind of dusty and kind of so we dust and dirt off, especially off of it. You got to get those lucky coins polished. You can't have your abundance being blocked by any means, right? So we're always being on top of our abundance and our creating our realities, creating things to happen in our lives, manifestation, all those things. So I thought it was it had meaning to me. So I thought that would be great for the channel, for all of us to be able to have that energy around us. And the dragon being such an auspicious animal in the Chinese culture is another reason. And my daughter is a dragon, Chinese horoscope, right? So I can't wait till you're done this live stream. So, as you guys want to see happening here, by all means, just mention it, and I'll let you know whether I can do it or make it happen. Definitely, there's not anything outside the scope for me, just so you know. So if you guys, like I said, and I hate repeating myself, but if you guys want to, submit photos of yourself, of loved ones, of past loves, we can do energy readings on them as well. Get a better, more direct connect kind of channeling. So yeah, so I just want to open myself up and just have everything working in tune with everything that I do, right? And I feel like I'm just not getting the opportunity just by doing tarot card readings. There's so much more to this that the higher dimensions kind of get mad if you don't kind of have that kind of going for yourself. So yeah, so I've been noticing a lot more. I don't know maybe if you guys have noticed this in your energy levels or experiences, but I'm able to kind of see people that like to throw a tall tale, as I guess we were told when we were kids what they were, people that weren't telling the whole truth, let alone any truth. So I've been kind of looking through that, and today's happened when I went out grocery shopping yesterday, and this lady just started talking to us, and there was something about her that I just didn't feel was right, and I don't like being like that, but you get that vibration where somebody's just, really into your space, but they're not even near you, but they're, their energy is just like bombarding you, um, and just can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Well, I automatically saw her when I first crossed eyes with her, was that she likes to kind of, you know, make it look a certain way, but, doing a very bad job at making it look a different way than what, she wants it to look, right? She's, as we went to go, and I went to go into the, the pet food item aisle to get, oh, and by the way, update, we have more kittens on had like less than 2 months ago, or well, it was about 5 months, 3 months ago, to their new homes. And no sooner after that happened, my females got pregnant, both of them at the same time. So they were mingling together, out being little, trollops. I like to call them other words, but, we'll kind of keep it edited for YouTube. But they're both pop. She's probably going to have 4 or 5 because she's so big. Now, my female, my first female, the mom to the other, is pregnant as well. So I'm expecting probably another 2 from her. So I'm going to have about anywhere from, I would say anywhere, we could get like a draft kind of, maybe we'll have like a, what do they call those? A little kiddie pool where we kind of pick the dates and everybody gets a date, and then they donate $1 or whatever for that little spot. And then whoever wins it, gets half, or, have like a 50-50 draw for the date and how many kittens, and see who gets the closest guess between now and make the donation to PayPal. That'll automatically buy you 1 guess, or you can, pick a couple different ones. But it's kind of like, to help cover the cost of having kittens, because that's going to be one heck of a load of kittens to handle. 3 is good, but 8 or so, that's going to be a whole, just it was crazy just with 3 of them. So it's going to be one heck of a show going on here for the next, well, I would say at least for the next 3 months. You guys will have a lot of fun and moments that we'll be hanging out with them too, and welcoming them into this world. Maybe we'll do a live stream just to watch them come in. Do something fun. Something that's not always about tarot card readings, like just connecting, right? Welcomes the little souls into this existence. So yeah, so that's what I was thinking about. A date, and how many kittens. Donate $1 and you'll get a chance at winning. We'll do it like a 50-50 draw. So whatever donations have been raised for the amount of people that have made guesses, $1 will buy you 1 guess. So if so you get a kitten, amount of kittens, and a draw, the date that they're going to come out. Okay, so we have 2 moms. We have anywhere from, I'm guessing from, say, 4. Well, minimum would be 2. Maximum would be 8. Or no, wait, 6, 7. 6 or 7. I think she's got 4, and I think my baby girl has 3. So 6. My educated guess too. So just so you guys know. So yeah. So if you guys want to be involved in that, by all means, say cool. I would like to enter. My PayPal account link is in the description box below. You can make the donation there, and it just has to be like $1 or whatever per guess. So if you want to make like 2 guesses, take 2 different dates. I'll make up a little chart from like a calendar. Do it. Hey, you know what? We can do it right now. Let me just grab a calendar. Hang on one sec. Okay, so we're in April already. That's crazy. It's already gone by pretty quick. Hey, we're already halfway through. Isn't that cool? Where are we? Today is what? Today is the 16th, 17th, right? Is it 17th today? See, taking time off, it really messes you up because, you don't even think about the actual date anymore. So start at the 17th. Raffle. So if you want to help support, kind of, putting your contribution into this, and I'm getting them fixed after this one. I'm not having no more kittens. This is going to be the last litter for me. No more. So we'll take it for up until, I would say at the latest would be May. Let's go 2 weeks. So that would be May 1st. So we'll go up until the 8th. So that's how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. We're going to go 4 weeks total. So you can pick any date between the 17th of April and the 8th of May, right? So they got nailed when, what day was it? That was, oops. So those guys didn't leave. Those boys, the boy and the girl left at, what, Christmas time was it? It was in the New Year. No, it was in January, wasn't it? No, it was closer in December. No, it wasn't. When did those kittens go? It was in February, so they would have got pregnant around the beginning of March. And they usually go for, I think it's like 63 days is their gestational period. So say if we were to go from the 6th of March, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 weeks. And then 4, 5, 6. So there's 7 weeks already. So I would say, yeah, within the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be having kittens. So 63 days from the 6th is, so we're like at 42 days. So we've got another 20 days to go. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That works out to just 60 days, right? So we'll go until the 15th. We'll do it until the 15th because that's right at 60 days, and they usually only go 63 days. But sometimes they might come earlier, they might be late. So we'll go 15th. So we'll go 15th. We'll go for a month. We'll have a raffle, and anybody can, kind of do that to help, welcome these new little souls into our lives. So for the next month, pick a day, any day, so they're not going to be here today. So you guys can start, doing the donation, starting tomorrow if you want to take tomorrow's date. Well, what I'm going to do though is I am going to do pull a few cards tonight just to see how the energy levels and stuff to go on, move forward with. Okay. All right. So I need to grab a smudge stick. One sec. Okay. My drawer here. So I'm going to start doing my readings in here. It's a little bit more quieter, so that if my partner has company. He's not stuck, sitting in kind of in the bedroom all the time. He can have his friends over or whatever while I'm doing readings in the room. So that's why I kind of switched it over to being done in the bedroom. Now where are my matches? Yeah, I did. All right, so let's get this smudge going so we can do a quick little peek into what's coming forward for us, or what's coming up in the next 24 to 48 hours for us. Oops, for all of us. Because I could use a little extra energy, so maybe we'll ask, the universe for a little bit more energy for us over the next little while too. It's coming out of I think what it is coming out of that winter slumber. Like we're, that winter spell that we get under, in the wintertime where we get really sluggish. Okay, so is it buffering again? Okay, hang on here. Let's see what's going on. Why is my phone? Oh, okay, so hang on one sec here. Didn't have my Wi-Fi on this one. Okay, is it working? Is it okay? It's okay, right? Oh, okay. So maybe it was just okay, so let's get this energy reading done. I have my son phoning back in like 20 minutes. He's wanting to come out for a visit as well. So, see, this is what I mean. My day just doesn't, alleviate at any given time. What energy is coming through for us, what we need to be focused on, what we need to be aware of or cautioned about. Maybe the energy come forward and show us what, is new coming up for us, new beginnings, new endings, Let's get the update for the next 24 to 48 hours, Spirit, please. May the guides be forward. Give us the pertinent information that we do need. None of the fluff. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's see what's going on. Oops. You guys are busy. You guys have a lot of energy. You guys have a lot of messages that you want answered. Because those jump cards, they really like to come out, right? All right, so let's see what we've got coming up and forward for us. So we're going to take 3 cards, Spirit, to get a kind of a general one. And if we need to go more, then we'll take more cards at that point. So if I can get 3 jump cards, 2 more, please, Spirit. 2 cards. 2 cards. See, you guys are just wanting so much energy. You guys are just like wanting some questions and answers done, don't you? Right? All right, it's your energy, Elizabeth. It's your energy. You got a lot you want to talk about. All right, so we do have the 10 of Cups. We do have the Page of Swords. So we need to be aware of people talking, being, a little bit ill-intended. Having bad intentions, when they're speaking to us, or maybe there's going to be people, talking smack behind your back. All right, talking smack behind the back. So be wary of those kind of people that are going to be around. Let's see, one more card, Spirit, please. But we're all very glad. Oh my Lord, you guys. I just want 1 card. Just 1 card, please, Spirit. All the other messages can be put on hold for now. I don't need the extra. Like I said, I don't want the fluff. I just want the message. Thank you. And then we have our 7 of Pentacles. So we have 10 of Cups. So closing out those endings, glad that, okay, so if somebody's got the in-laws over, that have been kind of hanging around, or, some people that, are overstaying their welcome is what I'm hearing. Somebody may be having guests, or somebody that's coming towards them that is going to be wanting to stay on over the allotted time that you would respectively stay with someone. So you need to be aware of situations that may be coming forward for you. You may get like my son. He does that a lot. He's the type of person that'll phone you and just drop the bomb on you like that night. He's like that. So that's probably where that energy is coming from too as well. But having people that, you know, just kind of drop the ball or drop the bomb on you and say, you know, that's coming towards some people out there, that, you know, be aware of those kind of energies coming in. What else am I hearing? Then we've got the page where, you know, people are, oh, sorry. Second card was the Page of Wands. This card is usually about, you know, ill intent person, an envious person, a person that could be jealous, that is going to try to destroy you or take you out, you know, by ill intention or false dealings, is what I'm hearing today. You know, that would rather see you suffer than to be able to offer you the shirt off their back kind of energy. When you really need to be aware of with that page. Very conniving, very cunning energy coming through on that one. But they're being guarded. Like there's something that they're just not healing inside of them, that's causing this. That's happened throughout their life. It's been repetitive with the experience, and they only know what they know. This is a way that they've been taught how to deal with things. It's like a coping mechanism. You know, so long as they can shine a light somewhere else other than on themselves, is where they're going to shine it. Okay, and then we have you know, the Seven of Pentacles. So being wary of what, you know, where you're investing. This could be a financial investment. You know, making sure that all your ducks are in a row, and patiently waiting for the result to come through. I'm just trying to find the best position here for that, which it doesn't block as well. So these could be just cautionaries that somebody out there is might be going through right now, or is going to possibly have show up in the next 24 or 48 hours, all the way up until 72 hours. So that could be up to 4 days. But you know, extending your hand is one thing. But when it's being, you know, literally bitten off, for the sake of somebody else gaining from it, we don't really like when that kind of happens. But I feel that somebody is going to try to take advantage or manipulate a situation to make it a better outcome for them, not for the both of you. So you're not working as a unit, like a team, but it's more for an individual gain, is what I'm hearing. So just be careful of people that might be wanting to take advantage. You know, that, you know, if they see an easy way to manipulate a situation, they're going to take it. So just be wary of that. You know, it's not always the way that it looks. It may be just a perception that you have, or, you know, it could be the way that this person's always been, that, you know, what to expect when they come near. I want to know more about this. Okay, let's know more about this. Intentions. Oh, okay. So the Justice card. So the Justice card. Everything's going to work out within the, you know, the just allowed time. Nothing is going to have to get heated. Keep balanced. Don't let it, you know, kind of get under your skin. Just, you know, acknowledge that the situation is a situation as it is. Don't let it, you know, extend farther than it really needs to. Stand your ground, you know, be forward with this person, because otherwise it's never going to get recognized within themselves. You know, stand firm in your place, you know, stand your ground. You know, like she's got a hold of that sword. Like she's kind of like the energy that says, okay, you really want to push me that far, then you're going to have to deal with the dagger that comes down, or, you know, the energy that comes out. You know, we don't like going there, but sometimes you have to, you know, give that extra push back, I guess, is what I'm hearing. So pushing back against this person is going to make them kind of step back and go, are you talking to me like that? Like, they're just in shock that you would even speak to them that way, or even have the intention of thinking that way. So this is the energy that could be coming forward for the next little while. So just be wary of that. The cautions. It's caution. Be aware of them. Let them. They do have to manifest into something. They do have to have, certain things that have to happen in order for that to play out. But if you kind of nip it in the bud, extend it. If you want somebody to come and spend the time with you, um, then that's a total decision. But if you know that these people are going to be like that and just overextend themselves, and you're not up to it, then just be honorable and just be honest and say, listen, I'm really not up to, having, company right now. It's just really not in the best time for me, or, just be honest with this situation. Don't, kind of milk, stand in the background and expect it just to kind of flow over. Because it's going to have to take some interaction. That energy is going to want to be interacted with. So there, people have expectations, or they, feel that they're owed, situations. So that's something you need to be aware of. And then we have the star card on the bottom of the deck. I got heartburn today, really bad. Keep everything flowing. Keep it balanced. Like where the nurturing needs to be nurtured, nurture it. If it doesn't need to be nurtured, then don't nurture it. It's just going to make the situation a little bit more. It's like a bed sore. If you leave a Band-Aid on it too long, it's going to, it's not going to heal as fast as, allowing it to breathe, right? So the energy has to breathe, has to expand. It has to come out. It has to, expand and dissipate, right? So, when you're letting the energy out, it's not always going to be received in a certain way, or in a positive way. So this person may become defensive back towards you and send some negative energy towards you. So you try to, kind of stay away from those situations, or try to, tip or step soundly around it. You know what I mean? So that's the general. Okay. Let's see, where are we in the chat? So now that you guys are actually hearing me and seeing me, is the sound okay? Can you guys actually hear me properly, or is it just too low? Do I need to speak louder? Okay, so I'm only going to do 3 readings, because I do have Elizabeth that is having a reading after, so I really don't want to have to make her wait too late either, you guys. So I'm just going to do 3 quick personal readings. I'm going to do it right here. It's a little bit lighter up here. Okay, so I'm going to find out what's going on. Okay, so I don't know who's first. Volume is fine? Good. Thanks, guys. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the personal life. Okay, so first up is it Squirt? Squirt. Okay, so who is first here? Oh, hey, Bridget. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for showing up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on the video if there's something that you want to see changed, or you want to see more of. Like I said, for the people that arrived late, I'm going to be taking this channel into a different direction as well. I'm starting to get more into the spiritual communication part of it that we've kind of been introducing over the last little while. We'll turn on the. I should have it actually playing right now. In all reality, so what we'll do is we'll turn the gang on. We'll do the personal readings and see what else, other information that we can, hear. Okay, so Dina. Hey, Dina. Okay, so. All right, so what's going on for Miss Dana? So you recently met a guy, Alex, and would like to know if he's offering you a relationship. So is there going to be a connection? But Alex is going to be the one that can offer that to Dina, and of building a good relationship with. Is he going to be of sound foundation for this relationship to take? You want to know the truth, cautions, or any other information that Spirit can give us. Okay. Got your jump cards here. First card out is the of how you should act interfere. I think this person is going to want to know the real you, not focus, trying to put on a prissy or a pro. I don't like saying proper, but like a respectful kind of way of mannerisms, right? But be yourself. Be as natural as you can. He's going to like you for that. I think it's going to benefit you more if you're more in the natural state of being. That, wake up in the morning, you got the messy hairdo. He's not going to, say what the hell happened overnight. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to be very compassionate to where that he wants to be in a relationship where there's more intimate development than the physical being. Okay, so that's what I do see. What do we got here? Then we have the Queen of Wands. So this is going to be a different relationship than what you're used to. It's going to flip your world upside down, though. Okay, I do feel that he is going to be the type of person that you never thought you would in a million years be that intimately connected with, and it's going to kind of push you backwards. So don't just go with the flow. If it's pushing you away, it's just telling you to be aware of certain aspects of what's going on. Oh, so yeah, so just be, the Nine of Cups kind of formation. I'm gonna turn this lamp on. Past haven't always worked out to be in the best interest of, the relationship. You know, how your relationship should be rolled upside down. So this is not going to be what you're used to in a relationship. It's going to be different. It's going to be more natural. It's going to be more intimate. It's not going to be based on the physical. I feel that the intimate connection that you guys are going to just not even bother about the physical part. Added bonus, yes, okay, but it's going to be the more intimate level um, you, experience that you've you you've kind of singled it out. So it's going to probably work in your favor because you guys are just getting to know each other. So just kind of take it with the flow. If there's things that you don't focus on the pet peeves of oh, he chooses gum differently, or you know what I mean, like those little things that just might kind of set you off. Just pay no harm to him, right? There's a lot worse things that could be going on in regards to this situation. But I do feel that this is going to be a more balanced relationship than you've probably had in a while. He's definitely going to come through with making an offer, the King of Pentacles. But like I said, he's unsure. He's not on. He's on a firm foundation, but he's having to step off that foundation to come in and experience this situation or this relationship or budding of a relationship together with you. So he's going to feel like out of his element. He's not going to feel like his natural self. So maybe, kind of making it a little bit more welcoming for him, with joking and laughing and just, getting to know each other. He's a very shy energy, I feel. But definitely has a good intention behind it. The intention of goodness is there. Then we have the High Priestess in reverse. So there is going to be others that are going to be jealous of the situation. Don't let them interfere on the relationship as well. Keep outsiders at bay. Keep this just between you guys. Don't go advertising it, because then everybody wants to know who he is, and that could be very over. Like, you're the queen, he's a knight. You're a yin and you're a yang, so you have the balance. You're going to complement each other 100%. Hangman, so getting a different perspective. Like I said, once again, this is not going to be the relationship that you normally would experience in the past. You're letting your old ways of relationships that had effects on you in the past in a negative manner. So now you're going to take those lessons that you've learned from those past relationships and put them into, you're going to put kind of spin on them and make them more positive in this direction that you're going. Okay, your man, your man in what is it again? Oh, I can't even remember the saying now. He's going to be your knight in shining armor. Okay, so if you look really closely at this card, he's wearing shining, right? So he's going to be the knight in shining armor. Once he gets, you guys get past that initial, newbie stage, I guess you would call it, of the relationship, he's going to let his true self out. He's going to become less, protected, more less guarded. He's going to want to go with more of the flow. He's going to relax more. He's going to, want to experience more with you and be, more adventurous, more outgoing. So he may seem a little reserved when you first meet him. So don't panic if you feel that it's kind of like not exciting and just like crazy, like off the wall kind of energy. He's going to be very reserved because he doesn't want to come across as the wrong intention. Okay. So he's wanting to move into the King of Pentacles. He's wanting to settle down, get to know somebody on a more intimate level. He's been reflecting on this and has kind of growing into the big boy shorts. Or, being accountable for himself. I wouldn't stress over it. It's going to be a different way of looking at things. Sorry about that, guys. So, all right. So let's get down to business here. Okay, so Scorpius now. How's it been going? 2019. Is there any messages that she needs to know for the energy or energy to be receiving? Things are going to be very balanced for you, I think, Scorp 444. Everything's going to start falling into place. There might be a little few hiccups later in the week for you, but everything is pretty much balancing itself for you. You're keeping yourself, you're looking after yourself. So definitely everything is going to fall into place gently. Just take it slow. Don't try to rush doing anything over the next few days. I do feel that, you may, it's going to slow you down a little bit, but it's not going to take you out. Okay, so don't fear it. 4444. What messages need to be heard directly from her guides, spirits, and energies coming forward for her over the next little while? Messages for Scorp. Okay. So a group of jump cards. Okay, so your first card up today, Scorp, is a star card in reverse. So things, like I said, are going to feel like they're off balance. Don't panic. It's not going to be a major hiccup. It's going to be, you're just going to flow right through it like water. It's just going to you're going to hit it and go, oh, I forgot that bump was there. You know what I mean? It's like driving, through the school zone and you're like, oh yeah, we have bumps. And then you hit the bump and then you're like, oh yeah, okay. So you get knocked back into your balance state. So the Ace of Cups, so new beginning, sweat, that little hiccup that happens before, a new beginning happens. It's like picking you up off one path and putting you on another one for that new beginning to happen. Okay. So there could be a little bit of internal turmoil that's going on with you right now. Situations may not be going in your favor or the way that you want them to go. And it's causing you a lot of internal battle. Somebody could be kind of rubbing you the wrong way, and you just had enough right now. This could be communication could be falling apart. Like the communication could actually be on a better level than the fight and the bickering that normally goes on, or the internal kind of energy that we battle with ourselves within ourselves to find the direction that we want to go in. But sometimes we end up getting into those heated situations because they're having to be right in front of us and we have to deal with them. So sometimes you might run into somebody that might be pushing your buttons. Don't let it get to you. Just kind of shrug it off so you don't have to have this explosion of your energy, because you're going through a lot right now. So we got the Nine of Cups. So creating new beginnings, creating new experiences for yourself is very important to you right now. Possibly be able to be manifested. You're working on quite a bit right now. Like I said, you have the Nine of Cups. So you're trying to manifest things right now. But you're focusing on one thing at a time now. You're learning that instead of, having like 2 or 3 things on the go, that you're learning to kind of shorten it into having to focus on one thing at a time. Because when you start focusing on too many things, it just kind of throws extra on top of what's going on. With push some of it away, and then deal with what you can, whatever's on your plate, without overloading it. Okay, I guess is what the word is that they want. Don't overfill your plate, because your eyes are always bigger than your stomach. Right? So always seeing what you think is going to happen may not be the end result, right? 10 of Cups in reverse. So that new beginning or the ending that you were planning on happening is going to be delayed. You're not going to be having that coming through. It's not going to be saying au revoir. It's not saying goodbye. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's taking its time, right? And you're just like, okay, like really, like let's get this over and done with. Like I've had it. I just want this kind of dragging on and dragging on and dragging on. So whether this be a relationship that you're going through, or a person that has come into your life that you just want it to be over with. Karma. So you're wishing, you're learning to manifest with a good intention now, so that you're sending out good karma, so it doesn't end up coming back to you in a bad way. Always be aware of that you're focusing more with better intentions, not being so judgmental, not being, some kind of send them some negative energy because they send it to me. You're learning that, you're kind of sidestepping it now. You're not having to like face it directly on. You're learning to pull yourself aside and kind of move out of that people like to send towards you. But your challenge is, you're overcoming it slowly every day, and it's been a challenge for you. I feel that this has been quite a challenging position for you to have to take and achieve it, and you're going to end up working with it, so it's going to work in your favor. And then the Two of Swords. So then you're learning to let your guard down a little bit more. You're still guarded, but you're learning to understand that not always seeing is sometimes not the best kind of remedy to kind of hide in your put your head in the sand like an ostrich would put his head in the sand, just to kind of it didn't happen, kind of, so you don't have to be aware of it, but you're having be focused, be aware. Okay, is what it's showing me. Instead of sticking your head in the sand, be aware, be more interactive with situations in your life. Don't kind of run and hide, and because the last time you experienced it wasn't in a good intention, it was in a kind of a negative form, but it doesn't mean that that's going to end up resulting. Take the situation for what it is, not for what has happened already, past, present, or future. It's going to change now for you. You're not going to be so living in the past. You're going to step away from that now and start, constructive energy level for yourself. Like these challenges that you're coming over right now are definitely ones that you can be proud of. Be very grateful, and give yourself some pats on the back, because you really have found these things kind of running into being very big challenges in your life that have been really hard things for you to get through. So give yourself a pat on the back, and don't forget to focus and stay true to yourself. Okay? So that's what I'm hearing for you. All right? So yeah, you're doing things with a better intention. You're actually focusing your true intention, and focus your energy in a positive manner. All right. So